This was another property up on the Sunshine Coast. It was the worst property on the Sunshine Coast, probably still is actually. But I bought it for $35,000. It was completely covered in lantana. It had a 12-foot carpet snake that used to come down the drain pipe every morning. Had its own little colony of rats in the kitchen. And I spent about $45,000. It took me far too long to do. I did too much myself. Should have used tradies. A whole lot of lessons were learned in this one. But that was what it looked like after. It's not exactly the Taj Mahal. It is what it is. But it was positively cash flowed. One of my mates came round. His name's Brett. And he said to me, "Oh, geez, you've done a good job on this." I said, "Yeah, I think I have. I'm pretty proud of it." He said, "I could sell it for you, you know." And I said, "I'm sure you could, Brett." I said, "But I don't need to sell it. It's positively cash flow." I said, "Why don't you go and make yourself useful and go and find me another positive cash flow property?" He said, Yeah, I'll do that." He said, "Oh, it's such a shame, you know." He said, "I got this contract in the car for $280,000. I went, "Oh, $280,000, that's like $100,000 profit. I haven't had $100,000 in my hand for so long." I signed the contract. I did not need to sell it. Now, this was my lesson. Real wealth comes from accumulation. That property would be more positive cash flow today. It would be worth more today. I did not need to sell it. And the thing is, by the time I sold it, I paid Bretty's commission. I paid transactional costs of getting, out of the property and tax and all the rest of it. I had not much more in my hand than I would have had I just gone and refinanced the property.
When people come and are concerned or like me, think Dipner was a fraud and just out to rip me off, which, we're here, we're trying to protect ourselves and we don't want to seem like fools, and, it is a step that, sometimes you have to take a leap in life and you have to trust. And I would say to them that you go and you will spend time at school and you'll spend time at universities and you get an education there. You don't doubt the ability of the educator to educate you in becoming something or being trained at something. And having, been through this training here, I would say it's the same thing. It takes it takes training to be able to do, deals like this. But it's amazing how quickly you can get that training.